Hey, this is Heidi from Los Angeles, and this is my own video log. I tend to do this for fun sometimes. As you can see, I'm driving, and I'm actually heading back. I'm not working tonight, and that's usually something special because I work every day. So the fact that I'm not working tonight was because today was a very special day, and hence that's why I'm recording this video. But anyways, I think for those who see my Twitter or have seen my Twitter or see Instagram, they probably know why. Well, anyways, let's stop stalling. The good news, the great news, the wow news. Everybody knows I'm crazy about Yena, right? Even Yena knows I'm crazy about Yena. Anyways, Yena was in Los Angeles, and I tried to catch her yesterday, and I failed miserably, but I tried. And today I got a second chance. And Johnny, if you're watching this, boy, you awesome. You just know that, okay? I'm crazy about that girl. I don't even know why. Of course I know why. She's beautiful. She's perfect. But anyways, it's just everything about Yena makes me happy. And I really wanted to go to Korea, but there's a lot of reasons why I can't. But that's not the point. And because sometimes miracles do happen, and I think that today was a miracle. I'm not pessimistic. I'm always optimistic. I'm always in a good mood, even if it's tiring, if I'm stressed out. I tend to just have a lot of energy. I don't know. It's too much caffeine. Diet Coke. Anyways, I've been having a lot of anxiety lately because I really wanted to go to Korea to see them, because I see their fan cams, April's fan cams every day. And when you see those the videos, you want to go there, you want to cheer for them, you want to be a part of the experience. And even though I'm Korean, I was raised and I live outside, and so you feel outside, you feel like international fans can agree, you feel like you're out of the loop, you're not in the middle of the fun times, right? So I guess jealous is not the right word, but you get hopeful that someday your day will come. But in my case, because I can never go out, or at least I don't know for how many years, no matter how hard I tried, my miracle came true. So I probably talked a whole lot about me. But I finally got to meet Yena. I love all members. Everybody knows I'm crazy about all members. Don't take me wrong. All 6 of them. Bunny, Chigel, and Rachel too. They're very dear to me. I also try to put equal time when it comes to doing translations and things like that. I don't choose any member over another one, but we can all have our biases, right? And Nalan too. And Chenny. I like all of them, but everybody knows that Yena has a little special, oops, sorry, shaking, a special place in my heart. And that miracle happened today. Apparently Yena's here because of a convention, a gamers convention. She's a gamer. You know, Squirrel's a gamer. She got swag. She can play the game. She came here for the, you know, a gamers tournament, like championship. And by the way, you know, make sure you keep in mind that video that they were recording today is gonna come out on YouTube soon too. I'm gonna be posting that on my Twitter and when that comes out, because I'm really looking forward to it. They did a lot of things, like the short time that they were here in LA, they did a lot of things, and I'm really looking forward to that. So spoiler alert, you know, Squirrels got game. Yep. I was screaming a little bit, but it's okay, right? She's awesome. Well, anyways, originally I think it was Summoner's War. That was the game for the competition came in for, and that was in San Pedro, which is in LA. LA is a huge area. I mean, even though we call like every little like part like cities, LA is a huge like number of cities together, and San Pedro is one of them, which is literally like right next to the water. So for me, that I live near the mountains, it literally means I need to drive all the way down. And I often work near the water. For those who know that I work with Amazon. I often work near the water, but lately I've been working more in city, so I haven't been to the water as much. So when I heard that she was in the area, as soon as I found out, it was around 7:30 p.m. It actually took me more than an hour to get there, and by the time I got there, the convention center was already closed. The event was over. The parking lot, they were closing the doors. But I didn't give up hope. I mean, I drove almost an hour and a half to get there, right? Because of the traffic. You know, rush hour traffic sucks. And then I just kept trying, and I went to a few places in the area, in San Pedro area that I know are popular. You know, because like I said, I drive a lot. Sorry, the camera is moving because I'm driving. Yeah, and that was really sad and depressing, like that first day. Just because I didn't give up my hopes, but it was sad because it was like dark and lonely, and everybody was closing up, and I didn't know how long more she would come. I thought that was it, right? Because she came for the convention and it was over, like the championship. So I went home and I got smart. I planned the next day, right? Because I work every day. I work Monday. I work morning, afternoons, and evenings. Gotta work hard. Anyways, so I got smart this time, because last time I was in the middle of work. We didn't know she was coming. I was like surprised. Best surprise in the world. And I was kind of half shocked, and I kind of half thought it was a lie, because I was like, there's no way she's in LA with no announcement. But it was true. So I tried to get out of work early. I dropped my nighttime job, and I went. And like I said, I didn't find her. But the next day, like I said, I got smart, so I dropped my nighttime job in advance, and my afternoon I switched, so that all I would do is work my morning one, and then I would have the rest of the day for free. Well, at least freed. And it worked. As soon as I saw her post, I was finishing my morning job, and I just went with it. And thank you, like I said, once again to good buddy, good friend, Johnny. You freaking awesome, dude. Last time, I mean, it's hard to go by yourself to try to find, you know, a cute tiny girl in a huge city. I mean, I went walking around San Pedro for 3 hours and I couldn't find her. And I went to the most popular destinations, but it's hard. But, you know, I got lucky that Johnny got there before me and he found Yena. So he called me and he told me where she was. I mean, it's like miracle over miracle over miracle again. I'm still in a little bit of disbelief, you know, because I feel like it was too wonderful. Because, you know, I never imagined it. I feel kind of sad because I don't know when I'll see her again, but it's different because it's one thing that you never see her again, another thing is that you never seen her, right? So I can't say that I never seen her now because I've seen her. And even my brother told me, it's like, I'm stupid because, you know, I work hard a lot. And sometimes he says that, you know, I end up working harder because I keep getting distracted lately. And it's not a distraction. The thing is, like, everybody knows I have a lot. Well, not everybody knows. Like, people who know me really well know that I'm usually pretty serious and I have a lot going on. So there's not too many ways that I find to release stress because you know, all I do is work. But it's really interesting, you know, and the way the impact that they have on me, all 6 of them, you know, not just Yena, I mean in general, all 6 of them, they have a special impact on me. I could have like the crappiest day ever, and then I get home and then out of nowhere, like, hey, you know, Nan did like a V live a couple of days ago, and that was totally unexpected too, because she just like, wanna have a walk? I'm like, okay, V live. So it was like, you know, it's like this, when you're tired, the first thing that you get is kind of like depressed and lonely, especially when you work hard. And I work until usually 1 or 2 in the morning. That's the time I get home. So you definitely not in the mood for anything. But like when I see them, I feel like so happy. And I think I'm probably trying to describe what it feels like to fangirl, because that was something that I didn't do before, at least not to this extreme. And yeah, they make me feel happy, like energized, you know what I mean? It's like you try to come home at 2 a.m. in the morning after working and try to be like all energized, like even the camera is shaking, like no, but they make me that happy. So I'm eternally grateful to them. And I did have my short moments, like, you know, that like the couple months that I click, I don't think they'll remember that. Of course, it's more on me to remember than it is for them, but I cherish those, and I'm grateful. But I been blabbing about a lot of things. There's so many things going through my mind right now. I mean, I could barely sleep. This morning I woke up at 5 a.m. to go to my 6 a.m. job, and I barely slept. Like, look at this. That's from non-sleeping, man. But it's okay. Why? Because I still feel so energized. That's the effect that Yena has on me. When I see her, she makes me feel so giddy and excited. You know, it's hard to explain, but you know, she makes me feel so bam happy. You know what I mean? And today I was happy all day long, man. I don't even know when I ever felt like this or the last time I felt like this. I felt real good when I saw, Card Coming concert in LA. I went to see them, But this is different on so many different levels. Wow. I mean, as they walk through the recordings, we follow them. Me and Johnny, we follow them, and we did ask if we could follow them because, one thing is fangirly, and another one is like a stalker, and another one is just plain annoying. I wanted to do a little bit of each without getting too annoying too much, because then if we do that, then we're ruining the recording, right? I don't want to. I want her to work hard. You know what I mean? She came all the way here to work, and I want her to do her thing. So, yeah. But we literally, like the whole moment that they were recording, we were like following them, and it was so cute when they went. She went on the rides. Like I said, spoiler alert. Like girls got swags. She like went on like the craziest rides that I got excited, and I wasn't even on it, but damn, she good. She even went twice, like 2 times, like not once, like 2 times, because she thought that her photo wasn't cool enough. And I was like, I like you so much. But anyways, yeah, that's the effect that Yena has on me. I don't know, I'm really giddy right now. Like I said, there's a lot of things going on through my head. And this was supposed to be like a 3-minute video about how I met Yena today, but I'm just too freaking excited, man. I even had to stop the car for a little bit because I was driving kind of weird. That's not safe. Safe driving. Yeah. I don't know how to, post edit videos. I'm gonna ask Joser. Joser, if you're watching, I need help. Thank you. Yes. I need to learn how to edit videos. I got little videos here and there of Yena, but I don't want to post too much because I would rather wait for the video to come out, and when it come out, so that everybody watches it. You gotta represent my girl, man. Yena. She came all the way to the US to do this thing. You gotta support no matter what, man. That's just the way it is. I'm so looking forward to that video. And trust me, I'm not in it. That's not the point. It's because she's so in her element, she's like playing games and things that she likes, you know what I mean? It's different. It felt more like she was just like strolling, having a good day. I dig that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Work's work, but she was like working and enjoying working because she was playing while working. Get it? So I enjoyed it because I saw her enjoying it. More enjoying. Yes. I really want to. I wish I could support more. I don't actually have a lot of impact on, I wish. The point is, I wish I could do more. It's just that lately I'm very pressed for time, and because of school too. I momentarily wanted to quit school, but I went back to school. Long story short, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Sometimes you feel like you're lacking, initiative or motivation. I know the girls give me a lot of motivation, and for a lot of months that I've been dealing with too much going on, yeah, I was lacking a lot of motivation, you could say. I think today was really refreshing. And I was actually told that after this year on my birthday, because I've been having like 3 or 4 years that it's just like hard things after hard things after hard things. Like, I understand that, you know, April really gets to me because it's, you know, I mean, they're my healing, they're my vitamin, they're my happy pick me up, you know what I mean? But sometimes you don't really need to be sad to suddenly become happy. I kind of feel that I'm at a point that I'm happy and I want to stay happy, you know what I mean? That's why I really wanted to go to Korea to follow one of their promotions. But just the fact that I was able to see her today, I feel like really, like somebody told me that after my birthday things will get better for me this year. I mean, my birthday passed recently, like a month ago. That's not recent, but ever since my birthday passed, a lot of my luck did change. And I'm usually not superstitious, but I think I'm starting to become superstitious. I really, you know, I think this is the happy times. And I told myself I was not gonna cry, so I'm not gonna cry, because one time I cried on a video and I deleted it because I thought I'd look ridiculous. I always look ridiculous, but I thought that I did really good at looking bad. I don't know why. I'm always a person that I thought that crying was, you know, sign of weakness, so that's why I always didn't cry. But crying sometimes can be happiness too. But I will still not cry. Anyways, I talked a lot about my experience. I'm gonna try to see if I can put a video together, just photos and videos. I'm not gonna lie, I was so excited just looking at her that I kind of forgot to take videos and do updates. Yeah. It really was Johnny. He was the one who like told you know, the rest of our Twitter support team, because we have the April support team, and he was the one who kept them updated, because all I could say is, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous, oh my god, look at her, oh my gosh, she's smiling. I became that person. If you've seen Yena on videos and you think, oh my gosh, she's pretty, you look at Yena in person, oh my god, she's pretty. Wow. Sorry. It's some people look good on, like, some people look good on paper, right? She looks better in person, and she's already pretty on camera. So I was like half of the time like this, and half of the other time like this, because I was smiling so much I felt bad that I couldn't stop smiling, so I held it, so I became like this, and then it looked like weird, so I kept doing this because I didn't know how to react. I mean, how awkward must she have felt that, you know, we kept staring at her the whole time. There's nobody else. I mean, there was everybody else walking, you know, where they were recording it at. But, I mean, I couldn't stop staring at her directly, which is fact. I like her too much. Well, Knott's Berry Farm, that's gonna become a special memory now. It's not the closest theme park to my house. I mean, people think Disneyland, people think Universal Studios. Like, Knott's Berry Farm is the Snoopy park, so people don't think of it like as much as they do for the other ones, because they're bigger. I mean, we're in California, we have 4 or 5 like different theme parks, you know what I mean? We're in LA, but because of her, Knott's Berry Farm special now. I did not go on any ride. Are you serious? Watching her is like going to the museum. Who needs to go on a ride, right? It's just, yeah. I am gonna post this on my YouTube. Whoever wants to watch me talking non-stop. I probably might watch this later and think, how embarrassing am I, and then might delete it again. But just for now, just because I'm way too excited, and I don't want to forget about this. That's why I wanted to record this. Problem is that I've done so many support events and so many projects, and participated in a lot of supports too. Not all were mine. Trust me, I'm not trying to take anybody's thunder. But the problem that I realized, because now it's the third year, right? On the 24th, August 24th, which was almost a month back, 2-3 weeks back, they completed the third year debut, April. Congrats, late congrats. I sent a letter, but late congrats. Anyways, I realized that as time passes, and it passes quickly, you start forgetting things. And of course, people forget things, right? But there's certain things that you don't want to forget. I don't want to forget this moment right now. As I say this, I'm in a parking lot looking at this restaurant across, and whoever might be watching me, at least they're getting entertained, right? Yeah. And while I'm talking, people from the Twitter group, they just keep sending notifications. They're probably wondering what's going on. Because I said I was going to update them, and I'm so sorry, but this is what I'm doing, because if I type all this, you'll be here until next year. Thank you. I'll post this so you guys can see the video. And yeah, I'm usually really laid back and calm and more on the collected side. I talk kind of slow, and I mean, it's a California thing, but I think today I'm way too excited. I become giddy, so I hope you guys can understand, what I just said, all that I just said. And thank you for watching, whoever's watching. And just for you, for me, right? For future notice. Don't forget this moment. Because I don't know when I'm going to be able to see her again. And I don't know if I'll be able to see the rest of the team either. But today, and I'm not crying. See, I'm not crying. But today, you met Miss Young Yena. Yena Young. Remember that. I was so nervous. I was so nervous in the beginning. My Korean is not perfect, but my Korean's not bad. I'm like so-so. That's what's expected when you're born outside. I was born and raised outside, so my Korean sounds foreign. The first thing I said, I was like, in Korean, I was gonna say, as soon as I saw your Insta story, I got out of work right away, but I stuttered like an idiot. Me. Yeah, I stuttered, like I was like bup, 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 and then I thought to myself, okay, chillax, man, don't do that. And then I went, and then I said it, right? there was a recording crew too, and we were totally hawking, you know, like stalking while they were recording, but they were so cool. And they also went on the rides with her too, so that was kind of cool. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't forget. First I was kind of shy because she's shy too. So imagine like this fan just comes and bang, you know, barges in. It's one thing that I think or hope that she knows me. It's another thing whether she really knows me. Cause it doesn't matter how much I write here and there, and it's mostly fans who read my translations that know me. I mean, they're not reading my translations in English. You know what I mean? And the support doesn't always directly go through them. So sometimes I realize that they don't even know who's doing the supports. So I kind of get sad when I think about that, because we're not allowed to do supports anymore. They changed the rules now. So we're not allowed to do the supports anymore, and I guess I understand, you know, they're trying to keep control so that the fans don't, you know, don't start requesting more, because that was an issue that they had. So okay, I understand, I can respect that. Yeah, and I'm sorry if I keep changing the topic so quick, but it's because that's how much is going through my brain right now. But like I said, she was a real cool cat, you know what I mean? And she did recognize me. Because I'm stupid too, man. I was so in a hurry to go out to see her that I forgot that I was still wearing my work badge. Duh. And then I was like, do you know who I am? And she read my... She's smart, by the way. She reads my badge and says, "You're Heidi." And I was like, oh, damn, I am. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's what happened. But then I asked, no, but do you really know who I am? And then, and by the way, I apologize if, you know, to anybody who sees this, because it's really cocky for me to just go, do you know who I am? She's like, first time I see your face. But I was grateful because she recognized me from ASC. Now I don't know if she knows if the Heidi is the Heidi, because I am both people. Hoping she does. I'm hoping she does. Well, anyways, I will continue maybe when I do the editing for the video. I think for right now I really talk too much. I might have to watch this and see if I even spoke, if what I said was relevant, but I'm not gonna delete it because I know that I'm feeling like this because I got to meet our little squirrel. She's freaking beautiful. Thanks, y'all. Have a good day. And I really hope that people really do support them. And I mean, yeah, they're idols. No, you know, somebody else will support them. That's what people that are in small fandoms say. Why? Because the big ones, they all do their part. You know, I don't want to be the top biggest fandom. I just want to make sure that we're taking care of our girls. Yeah? Yeah. I do my part. I try to do my part. I hope that each person does their part. That's the way to reach the top, right? And I hope this is not the last time I see Yena. I hope I get to see the other members. I do want to meet all of them, but I really get sad when I think that every single KCON LA, every single KCON New York, like I always send them emails and I complain, where's April? They never respond back. You know what I mean? It gets really frustrating. I think I frustrate myself for no reason, because they're working hard. I mean, you know, the girls are doing their thing in Japan, but I can go to Japan too, man. Well, anyways, that's another story. Today was a happy day. Today's a good day. Today was my Yena day. And this is Heidi from Los Angeles. And today I met young Yena in Knott's Berry Farm. And I must remember this moment. Remember this moment. Cheers.